Hey, this is Wolf from Armoury-Terrain, and today I'm going to operate on this poor little monkey. It's been a great monkey for pirates for several years now, but unfortunately he's a bit floppy. So today I'm going to open him up and give him a spine, because he's going on a photo shoot and he needs to be able to be posed. So stick with me and I'll show you how to put a spine into a monkey. Hello and welcome to today's episode of When Surgery Goes Wrong. Today this poor little monkey is going to be operated on. Seriously though, no monkeys were harmed during the filming of this video. Okay. So the first step with the monkey is to get some armature wire, which is this great stuff, which is nice and flexible, and you buy it in most model shops and hobby shops. And we're going to cut 3 pieces of armature wire. The first piece will be going from arm to leg on this side, and this cuts just with a pair of side cutters because it's nice and soft. So we need 2 of those, obviously, 1 for each side. And it looks like I'll be going to buy some more armature wire in the not too distant future. This roll is just about done. And then because of this style of monkey, and so he'll stand up okay, we're also going to cut a piece, silly fat arm, cut a piece to go down his tail. Now, to make sure that your wire isn't super sharp and will poke through the end of the monkey's arm, grab a pair of pliers and just bend it over. Grabbing another pair of pliers and just squeezing that flat a little bit. Now I have a nice rounded nub here, as you can see, and that will allow me to put it in the arm without damaging it, I hope. Because hey, this is all trial experimental surgery here. And the tail as well. Okay, now that we have all of our armatures ready to go, it's time to start the operation. Taking your scalpel, make an incision on the monkey's back. If you're lucky, he has a seam there, but if not, oh well. And we're doing it on the back because this monkey is going to get a vest, and from here it will be invisible. If it's a different type of monkey, you might need to cut from the front, but this monkey, it's from the back. And if this knife was sharper, I'd be much happier. Okay, now that I have a big enough incision so my fat hand can fit into it, now reach inside and find out that this arm is actually a hollow sleeve and not sewn across the shoulder like I was worried about. So with the first armature wire, I'm putting a fairly significant bend into it, because half of it is going down into the leg, which of course I did sew shut, just, you know, to spite me. So the arms are the only things not sewn shut, which means I have to turn the monkey almost inside out to find the seam As you can see, his leg is now completely the wrong way. And to do this nice and easily, I'm just going to get some scissors and I'm going to cut the center of the leg. And no, I'm not. I'm going to get my knife and bring the camera back. I'm going to get my knife and cut the center of the leg. And then hopefully I can put this wire through it. Okay, after much discussion with this monkey and cutting into it and half cutting its tail off and other silly things like that, I managed to get my 3 wires in. So the next step here is to tape them together and then to restuff the monkey, because I had to pull all the stuffing out of him and turn him inside out. And I really wish that was the simplest part of what I had to do, because whoever made this monkey really didn't want anyone to ever play with the legs or the tail. The arms, they were fine. They were just sewn on with as tubes. But the other bits, nope. Not at all. So this monkey has ended up being quite a bit harder to do than I expected, which is why you don't have a full step-to-step video. But hopefully you'll have seen enough to know how to also make a mess of a poor little monkey, or rabbit, or any other animal for that matter. Okay. So this monkey now definitely has a backbone. And the rest of this gaff is too far gone to keep wrapping. So that's feeling nice and secure. I don't think that tail is going to come out. I'll just use a little bit more gaff to make sure, because when in doubt, add more gaff. That's a rule I learnt many years ago back at uni doing this, and it holds fairly true today. Although in this case I think this is enough gaff, because it's just not going to go on. Right. Now to take the stuffing that I pulled out of the monkey. Yes, I knocked the stuffing out of the monkey. Aren't I proud? It's a matter of reinserting it all to make him once again have a fluffy belly. When you're restuffing them, make sure that you get it about even, otherwise they're going to look very odd. Well, more odd than this one already looks. Right. So this monkey is just about done. All I need to do is stitch his back together, and then this monkey is kind of funky. Going to be ready for his big photo premiere, because he's going to be able to stand up and all sorts of other cool things. So this is the monkey saying, "That really hurt, Wolf, please don't do this ever again." And this is Wolf from Armoury-Terrain saying, "Go out and make something. Maybe don't do this to a poor little stuffed monkey, but go and make something."